Hello grade 10 learners, have a nice day. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'll be discussing to you how to find the center and radius of a circle given the standard form of an equation of a circle. Okay, let us try to familiarize first the standard form of an equation of a circle. X squared plus y squared is equal to r squared is the standard form of an equation of a circle if the center is at the point of origin, meaning to say that the coordinates is at 0, 0, and the radius is r units. On the other hand, if the center is at hk with a radius of r units, the standard form of an equation of a circle is quantity of x minus h square plus quantity of y minus k square is equal to r square. So take note of the two standard form of an equation of a circle. Again, the first one is when the center is at the point of origin, and this one when the center is not at the point of origin. Okay, let's have an example. Find the center and the radius of the circle with the given standard form of equation of a circle. Okay, number 1. X squared plus y squared is equal to 3 squared. So if you have observed, the given equation is following the first standard form of an equation of a circle. So since x squared and y squared are on the left side of the equation, this means that the center is at the origin. So therefore, our center is at 0, 0 or at the origin. And to determine the radius, since the right side of the equation is expressed in exponential form, we will just copy the base. The base here is 3. We'll just copy 3 as a radius, so therefore we have here 3 units as a radius. Example number 2. X squared plus y squared is equal to 25. If you have observed, the right side of the equation is not in exponential form. Okay, still we have our center at 0, 0 because the equation is following the first form of standard form of an equation of a circle. So our center still at 0, 0. And to determine the radius, since this is not in exponential form, we have to get the principal root. And the principal root of 25 is 5. We have to extract the principal root or the positive square root of 25, and that is equal to 5. That's why we have 5 units. Another example. We have x squared plus y squared is equal to 8. So same with the first two examples, our center is at point 0, 0 or at the origin. And again, our number on the right side of the equation is not written in exponential form, so we have to extract the square root. So the square root of 8, so we have to extract the square root of 8, and that is equal to 2 square root of 2 units. How did we get this 2 square root of 2 units? So we have 8, so get the principal root of 8. Next, we have to simplify this. It means that we have to factor out 8, where one of the factors is a perfect square, meaning one of the factors has an integer square root. So factors of 8 are 2 and 4, because 2 times 4 is 8. Then 4 has an exact integer square root. So we have to get the square root of 4 and we have to write it outside the radical sign. So the square root of 4 is 2. And this 2 will be written inside the radical sign. That's why our final answer here is 2 square root of 2. And do not forget units. We have 2 square root of 2 units. Another example. Quantity of x plus 2 square plus quantity of y plus 3 square is equal to 4 square. So this is now dealing with the standard form of an equation of the circle where the center is at h and k, meaning not at the origin. So it's very easy to determine for the center. How? Okay. This is the value for our h and this one is the value for our k. Because our center consists of the values of h and k. So our center now is negative 2 and negative 3. Here we have positive 2. So what are you going to do with positive 2? Just get the opposite sign. Because the original equation is quantity of x minus h square. Okay? Plus quantity of y minus k square is equal to r square. R square. Okay. So if this is positive, just get the opposite sign. So we'll have negative 2. And this one is positive 3. So we'll have negative 3. Just get the opposite sign. And for our radius, since this is in exponential form, just copy the base. So we have here 4 units. Another example, quantity of x minus 3 square plus quantity of y minus 2 square is equal to 36. So we have to determine the center. Same with example number 1. Our center is 3 and 2. How did you get 3 and 2? Okay, negative 3, you get the opposite sign. So the opposite sign is positive 3. And then for the value of k, we have here negative 2. Get the opposite sign, so we have positive 2. So that is now the coordinates of the center of the circle. For a radius, since this is not in exponential form, we have to get the principal square root. And the principal square root of 36 is 6 units. That's why we have 6 units here. Next example. Quantity of x plus 4 square plus quantity of y minus 5 square is equal to 7 square. Okay, same with examples number 4 and 5. So for our center, we have get the opposite sign of positive 4. So we have here negative 4. And for our k, we have negative 5. So it will become positive 5. And for our r, we will just copy 7 since this is in exponential form. That's why our radius is 7 units. Another example. Quantity of x minus 1 squared plus quantity of y plus 2 squared is equal to 12. Same with the previous example. Our center here, this is negative, so we'll have positive 1. And here, positive 2, we have negative 2. Now, we have to determine the radius. So how? We have to get the principal square root of 12. So that is 2 square root of 3 units. This is already the simplified form. How did we get this one? So we have here square root of 12 as for our solution. Then we have to factor out 12, where one of the factors is a perfect square. So factors of 12 are 4 and 3. 4 times 3 is 12. Next, we have to get the integer square root of 4, and the square root of 4 is 2. These 3 do not have a square root that is an integer, so it will be placed inside the radical sign. That's why the simplified answer is 2 square root of 3. So our final answer for our radius is 2 square root of 3 units. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Kindly like, and if you have questions regarding the video, kindly comment it in the comment box. Kindly share to other students for them to learn or master the lesson. Please don't forget to subscribe to be updated for more math lesson videos, and turn on the bell for notifications. Before I end, let me share too one of the verses from the Bible. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind, and with all your strength. Mark 12, verse 30. That's all for today, and God bless you all.